Hey everybody, Christopher here, and welcome back to Fossil Forward Finds. Got another What Sold video for you. This is for last week, the week of March 30th through April 5th. Not a great week. Total of 16 sales, which is about half of my normal week these days, so not so good. $138.61, barely enough to cover the bills for the week. So not great. Hopefully things improve, but with the way everything's going right now, I'm not expecting it. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's dive into this. I did only choose 10, even though I probably could have done all 16 pretty quickly, but just 10 listings or 10 sales, ones that I thought were interesting or whatever. This one, so let's see if you can figure out where I'm going to end up going with this. But this is a postcard advertising a new book. I guess the new book was, like a catalog, collector's guide or something. So I sold this postcard for the full asking price of $5.99. I've had it listed for a while, 2023. Paid 12 cents for it. And yesterday, I believe it was, I got a message from the buyer asking if they could return it because they thought they were buying the actual book. I will direct your attention to the first word in the title. Usually this only happens to these postcards, the Ezra Brooke cards. This is the third one I've sold in as many weeks of Ezra Brooke decanter cards. The first one arrived damaged, so that was just post office's fault. So had to refund the shipping on that one. I got positive review on the second one, so hopefully I get good review on this one as well, since I already had the book issue. But this one sold for $8.49, so I sent a 15% offer. It's like a little brochure with a postcard back. If you were to take that tape off, it would unfold and give you more information. But yeah, I like these cards. They just give me trouble. Alrighty. This one, I have a whole series of these. Steinhardt Aquarium, they had a whole line of these like fish illustrations. You can see on the back there. In any case, this one sold for $11.99. I've had them up for a while as well, since February 2023. So started sending a little bit higher offers out for these ones just to try to get them moving. But a nice little sale there. I think that was my second best for the week. Let's see. Postcard, 6 ways to Sunday film advertisement. Thankfully, no one has ever thought they were getting the actual movie when they buy these, but I probably just jinxed myself, so that's great. But this sold for $9.99. I still have a second one. And this one hasn't been up that long. I actually listed that one in January of this year, so not too shabby. And it's just one of those free max cards. They do sell. They might sit a while, some of them, but they do sell. Alrighty. This one's fun. So a couple years ago, so this was listed January 2023. So back in 2022, I bought a scrapbook album off eBay that was all crop dusting images. Is this one? Oh, this is not that one. Scrap that entire story. This I actually got off of one of Primetime's live shows, where he would have you could send in eBay listings in advance, and he would feature them on the show, and people could buy them or whatever. Someone had featured, I think it was like 500 airplane photos from an air show, and I bought them for like $100 or something. I don't remember. I haven't listed many of them. And a lot of these I've gotten comments on saying that the person who took the photograph labeled the planes incorrectly. So I haven't gone back to it in a while. But $7.99, sorry for that long, rambling, incorrect story. Nowadays, I put these through the scanner, so this was back before I had my duplex scanner, or before I was using it for photos anyways. But World War II plane, California Air Show. This is another photo I sold. It's nice now that photos can go eBay standard envelope if they're small enough anyways. Makes them a bit more economical to sell. But this was a small one. I think it was like, I don't even think it was 4x6. I don't know if I have where the specs are. 4x5. But welding sparks. So presumably going to someone who likes welding or knows someone who likes welding. Anytime I go to an estate sale and they have a whole big pile of unused greeting cards, I always pick them up. Most estate sales, at least around here, they're basically giving them away. They just add them in. And, they don't move fast like most paper, but they do sell. I listed this one in November of last year. Some greeting cards, if they're small enough, can go eBay standard envelope. This one was too big, so it did have to go ground advantage shipping. But it's still sold for $6.50, so not too bad. So, little women and age humor. I always, if they have the envelopes, I depict the envelopes with it. If I don't have an envelope for it, I just indicate that in the conditions, and I haven't had any issues so far. Let's see. Alrighty, this is another good sale. Full price $9.99. It's a aerial view of Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. This is fun because I got this postcard from the Ithaca book fair that they hold twice a year. They usually have a section on postcards, but I'll be curious to see if they have one next time since I bought all the postcards they had this past year. But in any case, so it's a postcard of Ithaca bought in Ithaca, and that's a little nice sale. Righty. $4.99 Elvis. Elvis still sells. There's a lot of Elvis postcards out there, so I don't typically get too much for it. What else can you really say? It's Elvis. Elvis sells. All right. And last but not least, this was in fact my best sale of the week. Full price $12.99. Only listed it in February, so quick sale. And it's of it's Train Bluffs near Calico Rock, Arkansas. This got listed back when I went through all my postcards and pulled every Arkansas postcard that I had, which was like 15. So in theory, I have no Arkansas postcards unlisted at the moment, unless one snuck in recently. So that's that. 16 sales, not so great, but all you can do is keep listing and control what you can control and hope things turn around. Anyways, hope your sales are doing better than mine. Let me know down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.